Hi, what's up, everyone? So earlier I kind of showed that I was planning on taking a PC that I'd purchased to build an emulation system into an arcade one-up. So what I'd like to do today is do a quick update video on my retro arcade project. First, the system I'm using is a Dell Inspiron 3847, which I got for about $100, which included the monitor, the keyboards, mouse, and also a surround sound speaker system, which I also plan on putting in the arcade. It has a Intel Core i5 4460 CPU running at about 3.2 gigahertz with 8 gigabytes of DDR RAM. It has an internal 1 terabyte hard drive and it's running Windows 7 Pro. Currently, I'm using the factory installed Intel HD 4600 graphics card, and we'll be adding an additional GPU later on, which is going to help with a lot of my gameplay as far as like GameCube and things of that nature. For emulation, I'm currently using RetroArch, Redream, PCSX2, and Dolphin. After I get everything downloaded and set up, I'll be using Launchbox and Big Box for my front end loader. I like those systems. I've used a couple, especially on my Retro Pi. I've tested a few out, and Launchbox and Big Box is kind of what I like to use. Shout out to ETA Prime for pointing me in that direction. Currently, I have about 13 systems on this right now, running at about 11,000 total games or so. So just to kind of give you a heads up or give you an idea of what all I've got here, we'll start off over here. I've got Atari Jaguar, MAME, TurboGrafx 16, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Genesis, of course Dreamcast, which I've actually found that Redream runs Dreamcast a little bit better than RetroArch. Sega Genesis, or I'm sorry, 32X, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1, 3DO. I've also got PlayStation 2, GameCube running on Dolphin, and also, of course, Dreamcast running on Redream. So just to show how everything is running so far. Of course, PS1 I'm not too worried about. Those run really well. But we'll show you some MAME right here. And we'll scroll down and go to Killer Instinct. Now you won't hear any audio at this time because I'm still using my headphones until I get everything set up, because I think if I was playing all the audio through my speakers, my wife would probably throw a gasket because she works from home, which she's currently working right now. And I think she'd be mad with the loud noises. But as you can see, so far everything is running really nice and smooth. The emulation actually for the graphics card that it has right now is really, really nice. Not so much screen tearing or anything like that. Most systems run at about 60 frames per second. I have had a few issues with some GameCube games, which is why I want to add the GPU. And also some PS2 games, which don't show up too much as far as the some of the games just show a black screen while you're playing it, and that's gonna be fixed once I get that GPU in there. But anyway, just wanted to show. Oh boy, trying to play this with one hand is not the best idea. But we'll get out of this. And we'll go ahead and close the content down. Get out of here. Go back over here. And we'll get out of this. I don't want to take up too much time on this video. Just want to kind of give an update on how everything is running so far. Kind of show you how some of these emulators are running on this system. And like I said, for $100, I couldn't beat it at all. It was a great deal. I was playing some God of War here a little bit ago, and so far everything has run really nice and smooth. We'll just play a new game, Hero. I just want to kind of show you that everything is running beautiful. Now, I do have a lot of systems of my own that I do play. It's not all emulation for me, but I like emulation because, number one, there are a ton of games out there that I want to play. I just don't have the money for them these days. Arcade games, I couldn't afford purchasing arcade games if I wanted to, especially a lot of the ones that I'd want to play. They're high dollar, high end, you know. So this is kind of the best option for those of us that are into retro gaming. But just as you can see, I mean, everything is running really nice, beautiful. I can't complain. And it's going to look really nice once I get that front end loader done and get that new GPU in there, and all my GameCube games will run real nicely. Dreamcast runs like a champ on this. Absolutely no issues with any of the Dreamcast games I've played so far. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and more updates to come. It will be going into my Marvel Superheroes Arcade 1-Up cabinet eventually. So once that does, as I get that going, it's going to be a few months process, I can tell you that. It's not going to be something overnight, but it's going to come together nicely, I'm sure. Thanks for watching.